Issue 166. So we're finally out of the small universe! The issues right after are gonna be amazing, right? After 6 million panels of Native Americans in the past of Earth arguing over how the soldiers are attacking them and the shaman isn't protecting them well enough, Sonic and Amy finally show up. Although it's the off-putting art that makes Amy look like a creepy puppet again. I thought we'd be over this after the microverse was done. Don't worry, the comic gets a lot better. Amy says that they've been brought down to Earth rather than them coming here on purpose to a portal, which was implied to be, like last issue we saw them running off to try to go explore new zones. You think they would have come here intentionally? What happened? Did a portal appear for shits and giggles and suck them in? Or was she just making an out-of-place pun? Sonic says an extremely stilted line, and he uses his spin attack to hit a soldier off its horse and make him run away with the other guy on the horse. The shaman assumes that Sonic and Amy are the mighty spirits he was trying to call. Maybe they were, this isn't a fantasy universe. When Sonic says they aren't spirits, one of the natives ungratefully calls them intruders and wants to capture them. At least Amy lampshades that he said the wrong thing there. Sonic runs around saying they won't catch him, but somehow a native was able to throw a sleeping potion at him in time when he should have long since passed him by with his sonic speed. It sure is a good thing for the natives that the sleeping potion works without him having to drink it. Sonic wakes up tied up next to Amy, and is ignored despite saying he's on the native side, which he clearly proved earlier. You know, how does he know they're the good guys? He just rushed into the situation and saw two people fighting. How is he supposed to know who to defend? He didn't see who attacked first. He only defended these ingrates because the writer wanted him to force the story. A native warns about colonists approaching for war, and the shaman is ignored about saying the spirits could help, which is odd. You'd think they'd have much more faith in their traditional shaman. Just as the soldiers start showing up, saying they'll take no prisoners. Considering how ungratefully the natives had treated Sonic for his help, I find it hard to care. Then it turns out that a blue blur scared everyone away when Sonic was still tied up, because the shaman did have spirit summoning power in a fantasy universe after all, go figure. So how did the natives lose to the Americans eventually if they're magical? Oh wait, inferior technology and the spread of disease from people coming to a new continent. Never mind. And for some reason, Amy and Sonic are lucky enough to be allowed to leave in peace because the colonists left, and it's a day of celebration. The story ends with the natives not getting any comeuppance for how they treated Sonic, though I don't want them to die, but I mean not even a humiliation from him running at them happened. And we see Sonic as part of a tiki statue idol, which is weird because from the natives' point of view, he's a false spirit, who they never even apologized to for tying up. You'd think they would panic at seeing him since he's not a human and assume he's a demon. You think, like, if they were tying him up because they thought he was a demon because he wasn't a human, that would have explained their behavior better. I would have understood more if he had broken free from the ropes by vibrating at Sonic speed and saved the day to earn their respect. This story was by Lou Stringer, and aside from the weird way Amy looked, what annoyed me about it was that the natives immediately turned on Sonic and Amy after Sonic saved them, without explaining that they think they're demons because they're not humans, just because they're not spirits. Idiots. And while the colonists invade their village, they don't get any sort of comeuppance or even apologize to Sonic after the spirits saved them. They just let them go free with no proper explanation. Why did we have to have portals open up to previous time periods on Earth for Mobius? Just for stories like this? It seems so arbitrary. It seems like this is the kind of story I would have expected to see in the Amy and Techno warping all over the place arc. Although I totally get that Sonic and Amy are the curious exploring types who want to go all over the place for adventure. So why wouldn't they come here? And it makes sense, and I like how Sonic and Amy are getting to spend time together as friends ever since Microverse thing, and it really shows that they have a lot in common personality-wise, and Sonic doesn't hate Amy anymore. Like, he's just regularly, casually spending time with her as a friend without complaining about her because she's not flirting with him anymore. So that's heartwarming. But I'd rather these portals to different time periods of Earth not even exist because it's so arbitrary and the plot was so basic and irritating. It was just padding, really. It wasn't fun, so it's not worth it being totally pointless.